Welcome to what tends to be one of my favourite episodes of this entire thing. Of course, it's the draft. This will be the best draft. You know what? I'm going to put it out there. This will be the best draft you ever see. I can promise it purely from the ridiculous amount of draft picks we have. And they're fairly earned draft picks. We didn't play the system. We just traded away our entire team 2 years ago. That's all we did for these picks. I'm going to start the draft so I can, get into the draft board and rearrange it properly. So I'll start. I'll be spending, I don't know how long doing this. We're going to have to reevaluate our positional needs as well to truly think about who we should take when. But that's all going to be easy. Start the draft, set the board, and then we'll get into it. So quickly pause. We are looking at two teams who could potentially steal Van der Yak. That's the problem. I don't think Houston will. The Giants could. I mean, they drafted BJ Wiener last year, so why would they draft another quarterback? And we've got to take a look at their need. The Giants' number one need, apparently, is quarterback. How unfair. Okay, he's a 79 overall. They're gonna take him. We've got to trade up. We have to trade up. They will. The defensive end, Gabriel Levis is supposed to be the guy going number one overall. If obviously a team would need we need a defensive end as the number one need apparently. But the Giants will look to steal our quarterback, and that is not happening. Take a look at the Texans, although it's irrelevant because we'll have to trade with the Giants. They probably wouldn't go quarterback. Oh, why? Here, can we work out a 3-team trade? You just give the Giants a quarterback and we'll be done with it. Maybe we'll offer the Giants a quarterback. We don't have one rated higher than Eli Manning, but maybe we can find one somewhere. Still, before we make this trade, which we will have to, first overall pick. We've only got to jump 2 spots, but we might have to trade the 3rd and 4th picks for it. I don't know what they're going to want in return. Maybe the 11th. It'd be a shame to have to give. It's a shame to have to give him up, but Philip Van der Yak is incredible. It's Cam Newton with maybe more accuracy. We're not missing out on that. So this is basically the draft order. This is the order I want it in. I want Philip Van der Yak. I want Sherrod Travis. I want Rashad Peters. Those 3 guys, and I'm happy with the draft. Don't think I'll be able to get all 3. Want one of these outside linebackers? Joey Gonzalez should be ours. Want a wide receiver? Don't need a wide receiver. Defensive tackles would be nice. Left end, Walker Rice would be nice at one point as well. And then we just go with what the best there is of everything else that we've scouted. It's that simple. We will have to trade something away here for Philip Van der Yak. We might have to trade a lot away. Jumping 2 spots. We're basically pulling a Chicago Bears right now. But we need Philip Van der Yak, and the Giants are going to want him. Now, of course, I make this offer not to see if they have a hole in the head and they accept it, rather just to see how much more we need to add and find out that way. It's not bad. They could be interested. Let's add a terrible pick. 319 and Wes Manley. Come on, it's Wes Manley. Everybody wants Wes Manley. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. I did not think that would happen. We've just traded away Wes Manley and our 19th overall pick, but that means we save our 4th overall pick and 11th overall pick. Of course, I would have rather tried offering the 31st first before going straight into that, but they accept it. We get the 1st overall pick. Philip Van der Yak is ours. We just traded away quarterback because we're going to 100% get a quarterback. It's time to pick our player. Don't even need to think about it. Just going to go to the draft board so we see him in the right way. Philip Van der Yak, you are a very good-looking man. Your stats, please. I don't mean that. Let's take a look at him. 78 overall. Slightly less excited than I thought I would be. But it's all good. 87 speed. Never mind, it's more than all good. This guy's going to fly around. Okay, listen. We just traded away a little bit. To get a 78 rated quarterback is a disappointment. But it's still very good. He's very good. 78 deep accuracy, 76 medium, 86 short, 91 throw power, 88 throw on the run. More importantly, he's got 87 speed and 83 acceleration, so he'll be running a lot. This is good. He's a scrambling QB style. You never guess what kind of quarterback I like. It's a scrambler. Philip Van der Yak, normal development. Welcome to the team. I am happy with this pick. I would, of course, have liked to have seen like an 81 or something, just because that's how good I thought he was. But that's still very good. Now in the first round, with so many picks, we're going to go pick by pick. What do the Texans take? I think they're going to go Gabriel Levis. They go Newhouse. What are the Giants going to go? That will be interesting to see. No! They took our other guy. I hate you, Giants. I swear they've done it in the past as well. They always take who we want. They took BJ Wiener. They take Travis. Travis is the actual only player I'm actually upset about not being able to get. I think they did this in Fire Sale franchise. What's wrong with Gabriel Leves, Giants? Why didn't you want him? Rashad Peters is the next highest. Gotta stick with what I said, and he is fast. This guy, I'm gonna like this guy so much. B hit power as well. 81 overall. I knew I'd like him. 91 speed, 84 zone coverage. He's got the moves. He can hit people. Ranked 4th overall. We pick him up at 4th overall. Rashad Peters could be exactly what we want. Very nice to have him here on this team. Not disappointed with that pick, not even slightly. Who goes to... Oh, Hodges is gone. That's a shame. But we knew, you can't get everybody you want. Wright is gone. Okay, so that cornerback thing just got a lot trickier. Flanagan goes. We did like Flanagan. Who are the Bears going to take? Because we've got a chance at a couple of guys we want right now. Bears make this decision a lot easier by taking Merritt. Obviously, in a way, you disappointed Merritt when... On the other way, you're happy that you don't have to think about it. So, of course, we're not going to go for a 5th or 6th rounder here. That is our order of preference, but we're not going to not pick up a 1st rounder. Do we go Keenan Green, defensive tackle? There's linemen here in the 1st round, tight ends in the 1st round. We don't need to go this early on a lineman. We've got a much better line now. And I just remembered a guy we like in the middle linebacker position. I don't know why he's not there on the draft board at all, actually. Did we never... Oh, we never favorited him, that's why. Rashad Bass. That is the guy we like. Don't know why I didn't add him to the draft board. I'm going to have to go back to the scouts. So the problem with Rashad Bass is we don't know his pursuit. But... Oh, this is a risky pick. Mid-2nd rounder? Projected? Well, it says mid-1st rounder. Could you make your mind up, please? Oh, he's a 1st round talent in the... Okay, so we can pick him up. We can risk him picking him up later. I do believe we'll be able to... I would regret not picking up Rashad. I will regret not picking up Rashad Bass more than not picking up Cooper right now. I am making no sense even to myself, and I'm probably going to cut out most of this. An Alabama linebacker. You don't have to ask me twice. It's not even me saying this. This is the spirit of Madden Ozzie Newsome telling me exactly what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is pick up this middle linebacker out of Alabama. 19th in true talent. We pick him up at 11. 77 overall. 88 speed, which perfectly complements Hunter Washington being slightly slower. Let's take a look at the actual stats. 83 tackle, 85 block shedding, 87 hit power. These poor guys who have got to meet Hunter Washington and Rashad Bass now in the middle. Okay, so when I made this pick, I did not realize that we had one at 14. That would have made everything a lot easier. Briggs goes there. We don't care about him. I know who we're going to take with our next pick. Harris goes. That's very interesting. Obviously, we can't wait to see. Look out. We've got a 17th and the 18th. I didn't even... We've got too many picks in the 1st round. Dylan Himes, a speed rusher. No, we want Bernard Cooper. That is the man we have identified as being good enough. We're going to draft him right now. He's an 80 overall. He was more than good enough. That's our 2nd perfect pick. We got one at 4th. We get one at 14. Taking a look at his... Look at that, 86 speed. He's going to play in a 3-4 scheme, which is a bit of a shame, but he can do everything. Fast, he can hit. Not bad whatsoever. Very happy with Bernard Cooper. Welcome to the team. He comes out of Auburn. We've now created another Auburn-Alabama matchup. Last year we did it with our running backs. Now we've got a middle linebacker and a left end team going on as well. Let's go pick by pick, even though I don't know who we want. We didn't go pick by pick at all. It was an accident. Here we go, back-to-back picks in the 1st round after having already picked a bunch of plays. This is true freedom, people. Get used to it. Look at that, the best running back is still available. We can't pick him up. He's going to be so good, but we can't pick him up. We'd get probably a very early 1st rounder for him, but we can't do that. We'll go Kurt Weeks here. I can't think of anything else we should be doing. Everything else we'll pick up at a later point in later rounds. Let's go Kurt Weeks. What do we get? 79 superstar development. This is a man we like. That is not bad whatsoever. We like that. We like his speed. It's good for a tight end. Route running could be better, but it's not bad. That is all pretty good. Superstar development will definitely help him. And now on the clock, it's us again. And I would struggle to make that decision. I'm rambling too much. This is going to be a 6-hour draft episode. Not good. Marshall Monroe still available. All these running backs still available. 426 is what makes me like him. But we don't need a running back. We don't need one. We have everything we need. get to the draft board and don't look at anybody else again. I mean, we could go Kiwan Hardwick here, shove him over to strong safety. I mean, he's got A- hit power. He's built for it. He's fast. And with nothing else to do right now, I'm going to do that. I've said a lot, which I know I've cut out now because it will be far too much talking. And basically it came down to this. I couldn't make a decision. None of the linemen, either we didn't need enough or he just didn't look good enough to go first round pick on. I want to take Walker Rice. We know he's got superstar development, but it's just not quite there with everything else. It's just not good enough. C+ hit power and C zone coverage. No, we'll reach for you at some point, but not right now. We need another strong safety. You'll know when I'm talking excuses, when I'm worried about making a pick, and I'm just trying to say things so that when I say this right now and it says he's a lowish overall, I can go, well, you know, I had no better choice. And that's exactly what I'm doing. He's got slow development. I had no better choice, but he's actually not bad. 91 speed, 81 zone coverage, 74 tackling. Take a look at his hit power, wherever that's hiding. Yeah, 90, there we go. Yeah, we'll shove him over to the strong safety position and he'll do very well for us. So, as we are on the cusp of the second round, we can of course take second rounders. And as we look at second rounders, first thing we'll do is take a look at Mike Richardson, a late second rounder. Then we go down to a very good player, JJ Autry. Early second rounder. We don't need this many receivers. JJ Autry's good, but we don't need him. That's just, it would be just ridiculous. He's 6'7", he's real big, he'll plug up any position you put him in. We went for a speed rushing defensive end, our first pick. We should go with a run stopping one, and that's what we'll do. We'll take him. 81 overall, what a pick. What a pick. 7th in true talent, normal development, and like I told you, I already talked down development. 89 strength, 87 block shedding. This guy is good to go. We can plug him in. We'll probably put him in ahead of the other guy. We'll definitely put him in ahead of the other guy. Pittsburgh picks up a center. I think he was good, actually. Giants, if you pick someone we want. They went outside linebacker, but they went Odom. So we can now freely make the pick I said we were going to make. Gonzalez is quite slow, but we didn't re-sign DJ Alexander. We didn't re-sign a bunch of guys. We need backups at this position. And with nothing else better to do with this pick right now, we're going to leave it one round before we get him, and we're going to pick up Kalen Borum at cornerback instead. It's a decision I've decided to make, and a decision I might regret if somebody else signs him. That is exactly what we didn't need. 14th, we'll go a guy I really like, George Connor. And he's going to be good. We could wait, pick him up with a late, draft pick and make it look real good, or we can just pick him up when we want him, and we pick ourselves up a 78 rated wide receiver with quick development, with 94 speed, 85 route running, 86 catching. Look at that. I teased you. I picked up some busts so that when we pick up a stud, you go, okay, he knows what he's doing. Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, look at that 85 release. This guy is it. We've already got, one number one receiver and a pretty good one. This is our number 2, and we'll go Jaleel King. We need a backup. We genuinely need a backup at the middle linebacker position. This is not a bad decision to make. Technically, it's a little bit bad because he's not as good as he should be, but I still think he's pretty good, and we'll draft him there. 72 overall. He's a backup. So sue me. I picked up a backup with very good hit power, but we needed him. I'm glad the running back's gone because, well, I really wanted to pick him up, but it never made any sense. Monroe, there he goes. 53rd to the Eagles. Excited, interested to see how good he ends up being. We'll take a look at that, of course, as we always do. Let's head over to our draft board. Somebody went. Jaleel King went. No, I drafted him. That's why he went. Who did? Somebody's missing. Somebody is missing, and I don't know who. I have to go. Oh, I have to figure this out. I shouldn't be here. Who are we gonna pick up? I don't remember my thought process, which was saying things that made sense at the time. No, we're gonna go Max Kimron. He avoided the draft. That makes him sound like he's avoiding military service. He skipped the combine, and nobody wanted to touch him because of that, and we've just picked up a 77 overall tight end to join our already high overall tight end, to join our already 1 year removed from a rookie season high overall tight end. We've got more tight ends than you can shake a stick at. We are the Patriots of this universe. Draft board, what have you got for us? 1 third rounder, Fernando Edins. Will I do this? Will I further regret every decision I ever make? Or will I just pick up a good lineman? No, I'll regret every decision I make, thank you very much. I'm much happier doing that. And the regret continues. Nah, see, they're not offering me much. And the best we can do is turn it into a 3rd rounder and another 4th rounder and a 7th rounder. I'm going to do it because I regret so much not trading away the last pick. 4 players. How many picks? Too many. Time to pick up Darrington Boyle. Oh my... I've actually picked up an actual bust. As in, we picked up a couple of half busts before. I thought this guy was going to be good, but he's like a full-blown bust. Run block. Yeah, we'll pick up a guard out of TCU. We like TCU players. They're interesting. 76, not bad. Quick development, not bad. Will he play? Probably not. And we've got another pick. This is... Oh, frustrating. I'll trade this pick away. It's time to pick up some value for next year. There we go. These are the kinds of offers we like to see. 3rd round picks, and the Giants are offering us one, and we're going to take it because they always steal our players, so at least we'll steal their pick. We'll have to keep an eye on who they pick with this one because it'll be somebody good. 19th pick in the 4th round, remember that. Maybe we'll be able to steal one from them here. So what we're going to do instead is reach on Martavis Ingram. Am I sure? Yeah, why not? Close your eyes and pick him. What is he? Yep, he's a bust. He's a bust. Another one. How many do you want? Because I got a lot of them. So, time to make the selection in the 6th round. And when I started this draft, I said it's going to be the best draft ever. I've slightly started to forget the earlier picks, so I'm pretty down on the draft right now. Let's see, 75 rated right tackle. There you go. Look at that. 40, we get him 177. That's nice. Will he start? Possibly, actually. He may well start for us. So that's pretty good. But we'll just catch people now that are desperate late in the draft to just get some better value. Look at that. 4th round pick. Are you guys crazy? Who is going to be the worst out of you? You were in the Super Bowl. You were in the NFC Championship game. Bears, you are going to be our victim. So if I had to pick a wide receiver out of all these guys, you know, I'll still do it till the end of me. This guy's actually the best one. But, yeah, we don't need one is the problem. They're basically the same, but Ashley Stokes is a little bit better. Look at that. That's great value because he's ranked 131st and we were able to pick him up at 203. What a great job from me. I'm obviously being 100% sarcastic as I have lost all hope for this draft because I forgot about all the good players we picked. But don't worry, we'll get back to them. He's not actually that bad, but we won't see the field, probably. 97 speed. He may join Kevon Flowers as a returner, but we've already got Jakeem Grant and we've already got Flowers. We'll put him on special teams and he can go hunt people. At that speed, it'll be useful. Go to the end of the draft here. Fantastic. And there we go. We get a chance to look at the draft recap, which I really need. I really need to remind myself that we actually did something useful in this draft. So here is the reminder. The fact that we picked up a franchise quarterback, the best quarterback we've ever drafted, Philip Vanderjagt, 78 overall, 87 speed. The guy can move and he's got a lot of throw power. Then we picked up Rashad Peters, an 81 rated free safety. Now I don't know if you know, but picking up a safety over an 80 overall is as good as finding a 98 rated quarterback. It's incredibly rare. Not that you would ever find a 98 rated quarterback, but you get my point. He's good. I'm happy with him. Then we picked up Rashad Bass, 77 rated middle linebacker. Again, very good. He's got 88 speed. Then we picked up Bernard Cooper, 80 rated defensive end. He's also very fast, got 86 speed, but that's kind of irrelevant. Then we picked up Kurt Weeks, 79 overall, which was pretty good at tight end, and we're happy with that. Then we've got Keon Hardwick. He's a 75 overall who will play strong safety for us. Mike Richardson, an 81 overall. We picked up in the 1st round, so it's not that impressive. But theoretically, you know, the 7th or 8th pick we made. Then it started to get a bit bad. Borum, to be fair, might see the field. But he's got a chance. Gonzalez is a backup. Connor is incredibly good, 78 overall, 94 speed. Jaleel King is a backup. Kimrin, 77 rated overall, is not bad for a 3rd string tight end. Edins will never see the field. Boyle will never see the field. Bruce will probably not see the field unless he happens to be a decent rated left tackle as well. Ingram, we took a chance and it went terribly. Goodman is good, 75 rated, and then Ashley Stokes is useless to us. So that is our draft. Let's take a look at how everybody else did. Redskins picked up that center that I thought was pretty good. Redskins picked up that center I knew was good, but didn't want to pick up. He's a 79 overall. Our center's a 79 overall. Saints picked up Courtney Hodges, a player I like, and he is so good. We didn't have a chance. We couldn't take him, but he's a 79 overall with 90 speed. Very jealous. Seahawks picked up a decent defensive end. Boring. Steelers picked up a not that good center. That's good because, of course, they are our competition. Not to now suddenly tell you as if you didn't know they're in our division. Newhouse. He was good. He went with the second overall pick. It is an 81 overall. Walker Rice. This is the important one. Remember the man we picked up. He's not bad. He's got superstar development, which we'll find out if we look at his thing there. As I said, he'll have superstar development, but he's also just not that good. Vikings getting nobody. Absolutely nobody. The Bears picked up Merritt, who's a 79 rated player, 83 speed, which is okay, but that's the same kind of speed as our guys we've already got. Agnew, a guy I thought I should have gone for at one point. Probably should have done. He's a 78 overall left tackle with 73 speed. Definitely should have gone for him, probably. The Bills get himself a decent wide receiver, but not as good as we got that he could have picked up in the 5th round. Gabriel Levis was supposed to be one of the best players. He's an 80 really good. Browns picked up Joseph McAfee, who I knew was good, and ended up being very good. An 81 rated. That's not bad at all for a wide receiver. Buccaneers, not getting too much. A decent defensive tackle. The Cardinals, 2 picks. Cardinals, what are you doing to have only 2 picks? Using them so badly. The Chargers, they picked up a quarterback. 74 rated. Prosh, not, doesn't make me feel bad about who we got. The Chiefs, yeah, pretty boring. They picked a left tackle. The Colts have hardly any picks and they didn't use them well. A lot of good tight ends, we knew that. 79 rated there as well. The Dolphins went for a middle linebacker, Merrell Farris. I think he's the first one to go, or we had already picked our guy. 69 overall, they whiffed that one. The Eagles picking up a good right guard, but that's boring. Marshall Monroe, that's the guy we're interested in. 96 speed, not bad. But if I would have picked him, I would have been actually upset and thought I wasted a pick. The Falcons, not doing too much. 49ers, there's a good cornerback. Rashad Wright, very good cornerback. Again, a guy we didn't have a chance to take. The Giants. I hate the Giants! I'm sorry, I had an outburst. 82 overall. Sherrod Travis, 1 pick before ours. 96 speed. I'm not even going to look at his coverage stats. I am so jealous of that player. 82 overall. And then they pick up an 81 rated running back as well. We knew he was good, but the 87 speed is not that helpful. The Jaguars picked up Ono Harper. 72 overall. Yep, not too worried about not having picked him up. The Jets, not doing a lot there. Lions, also not doing too much. The Packers picked up Flanagan, who I thought would be pretty good, and he was pretty good. Autry, a guy we were looking at, 79 overall, 90 speed. Isn't bad, but we're happy with our guy. The Patriots picked up Atkins at quarterback, and he is bad. Raiders went for Christian Kuberski. He's alright. Actually, no, he's not. 84 speed. He's terrible. The Rams, Wilkerson, another good cornerback. So many good cornerbacks that went before we had our next pick. What a shame. Teased us and didn't give us anything, and then we're back to us. So that is the depth chart reordered now. And a big difference will be Bruce at right tackle. Ends up being the best right tackle on the team. And I mean, even just looking at his stats, his run blocking is very good. He's made to be a right tackle, really, and he'll play there. So that ends up being a better pick than I originally thought it would be. Everything else pretty self-explanatory. The slot position, it's going to have some serious competition going on. Could be Jakeem Grant, could be Jeff Janis, could be Kevon Flowers, who, like I said, showed us a lot at the end of the season in that position. But Jakeem Grant is going to get the benefit of the doubt. Although he lost the position to Flowers, we were able to upgrade him a bit at the end of the season, and he is very, very good from a stats point of view for the ones that matter. Everything else, I can't wait to get going with Philip Van Dijk. Then looking at the defense, you'll see no changes here necessarily. Borum is going to get the start at the nickel. However, Eric Murray and Terrence Brooks, they weren't bad safeties, but we did replace both of them. But what you can say for both of them is, as safeties, they have incredibly good man coverage. Both of them 80 plus in man coverage. They can come down here and play this nickel position. Eric Murray will be the first to get the chance if it's not good enough with Borum there. If Eric Murray's not good, because he's a little bit slower, only 89 speed, we'll put Terrence Brooks in there with a 91 speed, see how that works out. We've got everything we need to have, basically. Rashad Bass will be playing with CJ Mosley's 57, Alabama. takes over from Alabama. He'll be looking to take over the torch there for him at the Ravens. CJ Mosley reborn, even though he still plays, and, well, will hopefully play the Colts this season. And with that said, let's take a look. And Tom Brady has retired, but let's take a look at our season schedule before I finish this episode, which I feel like is probably running on too long. You know, the team I really want to see here are the Colts. I want to see the Colts because I hate them. I also want to see the Giants. I hate them too. No Colts. That's a shame. Show us those Colts who are a new rival. Maybe we'll meet them in the playoffs. I don't know, but to have made a rival in season 1 and not see them in probably at least another 2 seasons would be a shame. Hopefully we'll get to meet them in the playoffs. This is the new team. So much improved, and I cannot wait. I said it the last time, probably even more now with Van Der Yacht at quarterback. Cannot wait to get started with these guys.